I can't pretend anymore. I can't hide behind a smile when inside I'm breaking. It's time to talk. It's time to be real. I've tried to bury these feelings, but they won't stay hidden. I need to speak my mind, no matter how difficult it might be. I can no longer ignore what's inside me. The truth has to come out, and it's going to come out now. No more holding back. It feels like I've been drowning in my own thoughts, too afraid to speak them out loud. But now I know I can't keep pretending. It's time to have this conversation. Every moment I stay silent, I lose a piece of myself. It's time to speak up, to be honest, and to stop hiding behind the fear of being vulnerable. I've been holding onto this for far too long. It's time to let go of the fear and say exactly what I feel. I used to think silence was the answer, but now I know the real answer is in the words I've been afraid to speak. It's time to talk. I can no longer ignore the weight of my emotions. They've been building for far too long, and now I need to share them with you. I can't live in this silence anymore. The truth is too big, too loud to stay hidden. It's time to talk about what really matters. For years, I've kept my thoughts to myself, too afraid to rock the boat. But now, I'm done hiding. The truth is coming out, and I need you to listen. I've spent too much time hiding my feelings, thinking it would protect me, but it hasn't, and it's time to stop. We need to talk, and we need to talk now. Silence has only made me feel more alone. It's time to stop holding back and start sharing what's really on my mind. The fear of vulnerability has held me hostage for too long. Now, I'm breaking free and speaking the words that have been locked inside. I've been hiding my feelings, waiting for the right moment. But now I realize the right moment is right now. We need to talk. The weight of these unspoken words is too much to bear. It's time to speak up, to let it all out, and to face the consequences. I've spent years suppressing my emotions, afraid of what might happen if I let them out. But now I know it's time to be real. Hiding my feelings has only caused pain and confusion. It's time to finally put everything on the table. No more secrets. The truth can be scary, but it's even scarier to live in silence. It's time for honesty, for vulnerability, for real communication. Every time I kept my feelings hidden, a piece of me faded. Now I'm ready to be whole again, and that starts with speaking my truth. For too long, I've been keeping everything bottled up inside, but now I'm ready to release it all. It's time to talk. I've been afraid of the consequences of being open, but now I know that the real consequence is in staying silent. It's time to speak. My silence has been louder than words, and it's hurting both of us. We can't move forward until I'm honest with you. I thought I could keep everything in check, but my emotions are screaming to be heard. I can't keep quiet any longer. There's only so much you can hold inside before it bursts out. I've reached that point, and now it's time for the truth to come out. The hardest part isn't in saying the words. It's in admitting that I've been hiding them all along. But now I'm ready to speak my truth. Every time I stayed quiet, I buried a piece of myself. But today, I choose to speak. Today, I choose honesty. I've hidden my feelings for far too long, but the truth can no longer be contained. We need to talk, and we need to do it now. I've kept my thoughts buried for so long, afraid of how they'd be received, but I'm done with silence. It's time to speak my truth, even if it shakes the world around me. There comes a point when silence no longer serves you, when the weight of unspoken words becomes unbearable, and you realize that speaking your heart is the only way to truly be free. I'm done pretending like everything's fine, when inside a storm is brewing. We need to face the truth together. No more hiding, no more games. The mask I've worn for so long is slipping, and what I've been hiding for years is finally breaking free. It's time for honesty, no more secrets. For too long, I've kept my feelings locked away, fearing the consequences of being vulnerable. But now, I can't stay silent any longer. It's time to let it all out, to speak the truth we've both been avoiding. I'm tired of holding back what my heart is screaming to say. No more pretending, no more acting like everything is okay when it's not. We need to talk now. The weight of these unsaid words is crushing me, and I can't carry it anymore. If I don't speak now, I'll drown in my own silence. It's time to be heard. I've been hiding my true feelings, hoping that they'd fade away, or that time would make them easier to carry, but they haven't. Now they're overflowing, and I have no choice but to speak them out loud. There are moments in life when staying quiet only hurts you more. This is one of those moments. My feelings are out, and they need to be heard now. I'm at a breaking point. The silence is too loud. The unspoken words are too heavy. I can't carry this any longer. It's time to face the truth. I've hidden my emotions, thinking it would protect me, but now I realize it only keeps me trapped. I need to be honest, no matter how scary it might seem. The truth is, I've been too afraid to speak what's in my heart, but I'm done being afraid. It's time to let go of the fear and finally open up. We can't keep pretending like everything is fine when inside everything is falling apart. The time for silence is over. We need to talk now. I can't keep this inside any longer. The pressure is too much, and I need to speak my truth. It's now or never. Every moment of silence has made me feel more disconnected, more distant from who I really am. I'm ready to speak my truth, no matter the cost. I've held these feelings in for so long, but I can't pretend anymore. The truth is coming out, and I need you to listen. The longer I hide my emotions, the more it hurts. I can't keep pretending, and I can't keep holding back. It's time for us to talk, really talk. I've been afraid of what might happen if I open up, but I'm more afraid of what will happen if I don't. It's time for the truth to come out. For so long, I convinced myself that silence would protect us. But now I know it only keeps us from moving forward. It's time to speak, no matter how difficult. I can't keep carrying the weight of unspoken words. I need to say everything I've been holding inside before it destroys me. The fear of how you might react used to hold me back, but now I realize the real fear is in never saying what's on my heart. I need to speak up. I've been burying my emotions to avoid confrontation, but I've realized it's only hurting me. It's time to let go and finally express how I truly feel. We've danced around the truth for too long, and I'm done with the games. If we're ever going to move forward, we need to face everything honestly. I'm done hiding behind a mask of calm when inside I'm overwhelmed. It's time to be real, no matter how messy or uncomfortable it may be. I've been afraid to show you the depths of my feelings, but I can't keep pretending anymore. I'm done hiding, and now it's time for the truth. There's no more room for silence. My thoughts, my emotions, everything I've kept hidden, it's time for all of it to be revealed. I've held on to my feelings for far too long, and now I can't keep them in any longer. It's time to be vulnerable, no more running away. Every time I kept my mouth shut, a piece of me withered. But now I'm standing strong. The time to speak my truth is here. I used to think that hiding my feelings would protect me, but all it's done is suffocate me. Now I'm ready to set my truth free. The silence between us is deafening, and I can no longer stay quiet. My feelings need to be heard, and it's time to have this conversation. I thought silence would make things easier, but it's only made everything more complicated. It's time to open up and finally talk about what matters. I've been holding on to this secret for so long, thinking it was better left unsaid. But now I know it's time to speak, to be honest, and to finally release the weight of my feelings. Hiding my emotions hasn't done anything but cause pain. I'm ready to be open, to speak my truth, and to face whatever comes next.